Sookie now. Hey! Come on, baby. Hey there, sugar dumplings.
Hi, I'm Assistant Wrestling Coach Will Rowe. This is our first installment of Technique Tuesdays. Every week we'll be releasing videos of techniques with your favorite Duke wrestlers so that you can watch them out on the mat. This week I'll be demonstrating on redshirt sophomore Emmanuel Kerr Brown, 157 pounder here at Duke University, and we'll be working on underhook to an ankle pick. I can approach my underhook by taking the high leg attack. As I walk in, I don't want to reach and come out of my stance. But what I'll do instead is I'll come in and I'll take a high leg attack, bring my head into his chest, so that as I run this high leg attack, the guy, my opponent, will often jack up this underhook and jack up his whizzer and pull me into this underhook position. My head isn't lingering over the top. I don't want my opponent building head position into my chest where I can't pop off my shots. Instead, I want my head in this pocket. I want my lead leg forward, and I want my attack hand down. If my attack hand is on my opponent's collar tie, a lot of times these guys will get in here, they'll attack this elbow, and you often hear high school wrestlers and youth level wrestlers complaining that, man, they're just clamping me up. So that I can create this control with the underhook, but I can still get my attacks off. I want to make sure immediately after I get my underhook, my attack hand gets down. I want to set my high crotch, and I want to lead this guy to think that I'm taking the high crotch. For whatever reason, I don't feel comfortable shooting this high crotch. Sometimes you shoot and these guys wrestle in crackdowns and scoot behind you. Yes, I know this is a big problem area. Or maybe I just don't feel comfortable getting on this guy's big, muscular leg. What I'll do is I'll set the high crotch with my attack hand, my level change, my foot comes forward, and I stay in that level change so that high crotch leg steps back. As I come in, I step, I scare his hips back, I scare this leg back, boom. I'm going to attack this low ankle pick, this low single. My elbow gets heavy, my knee drives down to his toe, and I want to get all of my elbow weight and the weight of his shoulder over the top of his foot, where the shadow of his shoulder is right over the top of his foot. I can either pick and pull, or what I often do is I drive and I take myself from this position, the guy pulls back up, and I use this to drop down to my low single and run the corner on the low single. Boom. I carry the foot with me and I stay on my toes. Another look at it. I come in. He pulls me underhook. I set the leg back. I'm heavy on the shoulder. Once I hit in here, my head is going to go down to the knee, head to knee. I drive in down to his butt, and as I drive, I get on my toes, and I run this corner. A neat little tilt I'll do right here, just to so I get a transition to my turn, is I keep this ankle, and instead of hooking and trying to turn into his back here, I keep this ankle, and I hook it with the back of my knee, with the bend of my knee. My toe is going to hook his ankle, and I have him locked out here so that when he's bellying out, he can't actually belly out. I'm just going to hook the top of his neck, get a shallow hook on his belly button, and I'll actually turn him and straighten my leg out. And bring him to his back right here. Right down. Like this. One more. And that's my underhook to my ankle pick. Stay tuned in the following weeks. Assistant wrestling coach Ben Whistle and head wrestling coach Glenn Lanham will be showing techniques. Please stay tuned for updates, interviews, campus tours, and highlight videos on GoDuke.com, our official Facebook page, and our Twitter page at Duke_Rest. Go Duke.
And you're so doggone fine, I just can't get you out of